You don't open your phone because you're bored. You open it because your brain can't stand doing nothing. And that's uncomfortable to admit, because it means most of the time you're not choosing. You're reacting. Think about it. How many times have you opened an app today without remembering the decision to do it? Not scrolling yet. Not even interested. Just opening. You notice where you are only after the app is already on the screen. No intention. No clear reason. Just movement. You sit down for a second, maybe to rest, maybe to think, maybe to do nothing at all. Your hand reaches for your phone automatically. You open one app, close it, open another, close it again. You're not even sure what you were looking for. And if someone asked why you did it, you probably say something simple. Habit. Boredom. Just checking something. But that answer skips the interesting part. Because this isn't really about the phone. It's about what happens right before you touch it. At some point, your brain learned that pauses are suspicious. That silence needs to be filled. That doing nothing feels slightly wrong. So instead of staying there, in that empty moment, your mind looks for an escape. Not for pleasure, not for entertainment, for interruption. That's why the content rarely matters. You don't feel satisfied after checking. You don't feel calmer. Sometimes you even feel more restless, because satisfaction was never the goal. The goal was to avoid the gap. And once your brain realizes that opening an app instantly breaks that gap, starts doing it for you, before you think, before you decide, before you notice, that's how a tool turns into a reflex. And over time, this reflex quietly rewires how you experience your own thoughts. Here's the part most people don't notice. You're not chasing information. You're not chasing dopamine. You're not even chasing distraction. You're escaping stillness. That tiny moment where nothing is demanding your attention feels louder than it should, so your brain fills it before it can settle. You open your phone while waiting, while walking, while sitting on the couch, while standing in the kitchen doing nothing for 10 seconds. Every small pause becomes something to fix. And the longer this goes on, the harder it becomes to stay with a single thought. Ideas don't finish forming. Emotions don't fully register. Boredom doesn't get the chance to transform into something else. The moment your mind slows down, you speed it back up. Not consciously, not deliberately, automatically. And eventually, you stop noticing the pattern altogether. That's why opening apps feels effortless. Why your hand moves before your awareness catches up. Your attention learned a rule without you realizing it. Stillness means something is missing, even when nothing is. So the phone becomes a bridge, not to connection, but away from silence. And the strange thing is, you don't feel better after crossing it. You just feel elsewhere. But here's the quiet shift that changes everything. The first time you actually catch yourself in the moment, not judging it, not stopping it, just noticing, the habit doesn't disappear, but it loosens, because awareness interrupts automation. Once you see the gap as just a gap, not a problem, not a threat, not something that needs fixing, it becomes very hard to keep opening apps without knowing why.